So I'm about to have a little conversation with Siân Sutherland from Plastic Planet and Plastic Free. She's a fierce warrior in the war against plastic. She's advocating for plastic free, to turn off the plastic tap. She's really trying to put in place new laws and legislation for businesses to follow and limiting as much as possible the use of plastic. She's passionate about what she does, and let's see what she has to say. We are rolling. I am here with Siân Sutherland from Plastic Planet. So Siân, thank you so much for your time. And one question I would ask you really is, why is change so hard? Really? Can you just sum it up for us here?
Okay. How do I say this? How do I say this in very few seconds? Because it's taken us, 50 years to become as addicted to plastic as we are right now. And change is incredibly difficult because we cannot believe that we can live without this miraculous but toxic and indestructible material. So change is very hard for industry because it has become the default for everything that we do. It's also, let's be honest, the most subsidized material on the planet because it comes from the most subsidized industry on the planet, the fossil fuel industry. So it is incredibly difficult for industry to voluntarily change. In fact, if all the voluntary pacts and pledges and promises from industry and governments were to be successful, we would see a maximum of 7% reduction in ocean plastic pollution by the year 2040. And that's a 7% reduction of what is forecast to be a trebling of plastic production. So we at a Plastic Planet and the big platform, the materials and systems intelligence platform that we're building on Plastic Free, we have one goal: to ignite and inspire the world to turn off the plastic tap. And we can only do that with new laws, with regulation, with the UN Global Plastic Treaty. And then we need solutions, because it's not good enough to ban things without working with industry to also find solutions. So this is what we do at a Plastic Planet.
Siân, thank you so much. This is so concise. We need this, of course. We need more people like you. And now,
and we need brands like Mover. We need brands like Mover to prove that we can do this. Because at the moment, what we're doing is saying, maybe by 2040 we'll be a little less plastic.
Yeah, exactly. And about that,
we need proof points. We need case studies, and that's what we love about what you guys are doing at Mover.
Thank you so much. And about the fact that by 2040, by 2030. How do we actually make it faster, speed it up? Because so many brands are yes, they're most likely, wish cycling or something like that. We will be so much sustainable by then.
We need to wake up. Plastic is plan B for the fossil fuel industry. So we need to be aware of this, we need to be conscious of this, and we need to recognize that we need to wean ourselves off plastic. It is not healthy for us, it is definitely not good for pregnant women, for babies, all these things. We know too much about the impact of the toxins within plastic and the impact on human health and the health of everything else that lives on the planet. So we need to wake up to what is plan B for the fossil fuel industry, and we need to move faster. And to do that, I'm afraid, in our libertarian society, we need laws. We need to ban more things, because when you ban things, you create a vacuum. And in that vacuum, innovation will happen. And here we are at Future Fabrics Expo. This is a hive of industry innovating. And if we can ban things, that innovation will suddenly have a rush of investment so that we can accelerate new solutions.
Perfect, thank you so much. And being here at Future Fabrics Expo, what is, you hope, the outcome of this expo this year, this 10th edition?
I think everything is about timing, as ever, and I think the time is now for the world to wake up to the fact that plastic is not good for us. It's not good for the planet. We need to rethink how we make things in every single way. So what I love is brands like Natural Fiber Welding, who I'll be doing a panel with later, who are reinventing not just the way that they make things, but the very language of materials, talking about things as nutrients, not chemically modifying them so that they can then go back to the planet as nutrients. For me, this is a radical rethink of how we make stuff in the future.